Good Monday morning. Today we are doing a job I probably hate the absolute most on the farm of anything we have to do. And that is washing out the sprayer. We got hung with about 50 gallon of Zidua Pro in the sprayer. So I got a tote here. We just drained that into the tote. We're putting some rinse water in. We're gonna run it through the sprayer, run it through the tank rinse nozzles, a little bit through the boom, and then we're gonna drain that rinse water into this tote. We will reuse that rinse water. We'll put it in when we get our double crop beans planted, the beans behind the wheat. We'll just put it in with a load and get it sprayed out on the field, because we're going to run Zidua Pro behind the drill on it too. So my review of Zidua Pro so far, thumbs up. We sprayed some stuff and it absolutely smoked it. We are going to put tank cleaner in it, let the tank rinse nozzles do their thing, run some through the boom, and then turn it off and let that sprayer sit full of tank cleaner overnight inside the booms and the strainers and the tank, where it'll draw that stuff out of them hoses and everything. And then we'll run more rinse water, probably 100 to 200 gallons of rinse water back through it. Like I said, it's not a big deal rinsing this sprayer out, but if you don't do it thoroughly, you can cause a significant amount of damage to the next crop you spray. And I just super particular about the way my sprayer's cleaned out. camera says the video is going to be shaky, but we're going to give it to you anyways. I'm sure there's somebody's going to complain about it, but I don't really care. Most of my loyal watchers are pretty forgiving of what I do. We're out here in the big field, and we're letting the old Patriot stretch her legs. She don't get running like this much off. Running like this very often. Dang, Robert, what a PTO ditch you made. But anyways, we're chug-a-lugging along here, spraying out our rim cube, our atrazine, and Roundup on some very pretty corn. As much rain as we've had, I can't believe it looks this good. I am super, this is like I've been pretty happy with the May planted corn. It come out of the ground running and actually looks good. Our April planted corn is coming along now. It's looking much better. I got some at the industrial park that up by the YMCA that looks really good. I'm spraying in medium range, wide open. That's something that I don't do very often. Most of the time I'm spraying first. I don't even get to spraying first wide open sometimes on some of that rougher ground. But super happy with how the corn looks. You know, y'all hear me preach about no-till a lot, and I try to no-till as much as I can. But I'm gonna tell you, we worked this ground up, and I'm glad we did, because let me tell you something. I've been bit in the butt way too many times on this wet nature ground trying to no-till. I hate these darn angled rows are a pain in the butt. Turn around, we're going forward. That's something that happens sometimes. That's the pain in the butt thing about spraying with the ropes. I almost started to turn spray this field crossways. It's big enough that we could do that, but I didn't. We're spraying 200 bushel corn right now. That would be nice. 200 plus. It's got the potential. It's got the stain. It's got the good color. But working this ground, it just lets the air get into the ground. Gives you a good seed bed to plant into. And there's somebody that's going to disagree with me on the no-tilling deal. But like I said in many of my videos, I am a big believer in no-till. But I do use tillage when I think it's necessary. And this last May planted corn we did, we just hooked up the do-all and we just went over every acre. And I'm glad we did. We did not intend on even spraying this today. We was just going to run over to the industrial park and spray that little, about 17 acres. We was going to spray it and quit for the day. But I got a wild hair, and I asked Robert if he wanted to do it. And he said, yeah, we knew it was going to be iffy on the amount of water we had. Normally I run 12.5 gallons of solution on the field, but being that I could run a little faster over here, I backed my water down to 10 gallons per acre where we had enough water to spray it. And I just bumped up my speed, and we're getting more done. We're gonna have enough water to get it done, and I think everything's gonna work out a lot better. So that's the situation. It's getting dark on us, but we like We like around 13 acres or so. I think we can get it done tonight, so we're gonna let her eat. Thank y'all for watching. This is probably gonna be a short video.